What's up everybody, it's Derek. I'm coming at you today with a 2011 Honda CR-Z. This is actually my very first video I've ever done on YouTube. So if you don't mind smashing that subscribe button and giving this video a thumbs up, it would mean the world to me. And on the plus side, when I make it, you can say you've been here since the start. Now let's get into this review. The 2011 Honda CR-Z is a front wheel hybrid car with a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder engine, making around 112 horsepower and 107 pounds-feet of torque. Since it's a hybrid, it does come with a small battery too, which brings this bad boy up to 122 horsepower and 128 pounds-feet of torque. So let's just say if you were looking for a fast car, this may not be it. But it is light, at weighing only in around 3,100 pounds. No, those are not stock rims either, or tires, but I think they look dope. That's why I went with them. The car is a true two-seater as well, with 0 back seats. I don't know why they didn't give us them in North America for some reason. I think they're calling us too fat or something. There's not much room, to be honest, but it's okay. It's good enough. The main thing is, with this car comes a massive trunk. Pop this open. This is huge. I can fit 4 of my tires in here, because all you got to do is pop this down, throw that down. It goes all the way down. It's just chairs are a little bit back a little bit because I am 6 feet tall and I fit in this car perfectly. Boom. I love this car. I actually call this thing my little baby shark. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree. And now let's get into the driving. So I said let's get into the driving, but I mean, let's get into like the cockpit view first, so you understand everything about this car, because I'm sure a lot of you guys are actually in the market looking to buy this car, because it's a premium deal right now. For what you get, how futuristic this car is, I love it to death. It's the coolest hybrid you can get. I don't care what no one says. Actually, I'll take that back. It's the coolest budget hybrid you can get. There we go. Over here, I'll show you the infotainment first. We got this very basic infotainment. It doesn't have Apple CarPlay. It doesn't have anything really. But that's kind of why I think it aged so well. I used to have a 2008 Honda Accord. The infotainment, it did have like the GPS and all that stuff, but it looked really dated. I wasn't a fan of it at all. Where this is just basic. I don't even really care about this. I plug it in. I plug my phone into the auxiliary. That's all I care about. And then over here, we have this really cool dash. So the kilometers are in the middle. I am Canadian, that's why it's kilometers. And then you got all that blue light. You also have over here, I don't know if you can see it. There we go. You can see it does track how good you're driving with fuel economy. Over here, you can see your battery life and how much it's gonna help you while you're driving. You'll probably see that actually when I am driving. Just pay attention over there. You'll see when I'm charging the battery and when it's assisting me with driving, with giving me that little extra torque. And then over here, we do have the 3 modes. We have sport mode, normal mode, and eco mode. Pretty much all they do is they just change the what's that word, the responsiveness of when you're driving. So when you're on eco, I really don't like it. It shifts so slow. The normal is good around city, and then the sport is really good on the highway. It's the only time I really use the sport. And then when you look over here, you're gonna see if I press eco, it changes it to actually. Okay, one sec. Let me throw this in gear real quick. Eco. Normal. Boom. Okay. Well, I guess the eco mode only goes green when I'm driving properly, but then the normal stays blue, and then as you can see with sport, it does go red. That's a cool thing with it too. You're not gonna really find a 2011 car for that price range that this car is going for, with all these cool extra features. The AC works amazing. I hope that's not interfering with the audio quality, but we'll see once I start editing it. Now let's get into the driving perspective. I am going to show you a POV version of what this car is like to drive. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and let's get into that. Now let's get into this driving review. In this little short review, I'm going to do a little side road action. I'm going to do a little highway action. Give you everything so you guys can get the vibe of driving this car. I will say, even with these low profile tires and these rims, it's still an incredible drive. Like, I have no issue at all. Like, it is a little bumpy, but like, what do you expect? It's still a lower end Honda in a sense, so you can't really expect Rolls-Royce driving from it, but it's more than enjoyable. This is just normal mode that I'm in right now. I will show you eco mode, even though I'm not a fan of it at all, but I'll still show you guys. And then I'll also show you sport mode, getting onto the highway. I've had this car for, I'd say, 3 months now. I've been daily driving it, so I've been daily driving it every day. I've put around I'd say 7,000 kilometers on this car since I bought it back in middle of March. No issues at all. I love it to death. It does everything I need. I never really drive more than one extra person, so it does that job for me. If that answers any of your guys' questions too, it's like you never really drive more people than one other person. Well, I'm just speaking for myself, really, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. And I can truly say, so many people love this car for what it is. Even when I got the windows tinted, the guy's like, yo, I've never seen one of these cars before. It's really dope. Just because I think people have a soft spot in them for like a little, small, tiny car. I love it because the gas mileage. My gas mileage has been around 30 to, I'd say 20 to 30 miles per gallon. That's city highway combined. No issues at all for me. Comparing it to my old V6 Honda Accord, I'm saving a lot of money. And it's a smoother drive, I find too, to be honest. The only thing I miss about that car is it had a lot more power. A lot more power. But it's all good. Alright, let's take a left here. Hopefully it's not too busy out today. It's such a gorgeous day out where I am. I hope it's a gorgeous day where all you guys are from too. Get to go out and enjoy the sun while you're social distancing. I know we still got to do all that, but we'll live. We'll make it through. Thankfully, I am from Canada, so we don't have no riding. I don't have to worry about none of that stuff. Just get to drive my car in peace. Alright guys, so I'm about to go on the highway. I'm gonna switch to sport. You're gonna see it changed to red. Boom. And now watch. I'll show you this, how good it picks up to speed. I'll show you that right now. Kind of slow, I know, but it does the job. That's all that matters. You're not buying this car to be a race car driver. The one thing I can say about this car is it is so fun in corners. It corners remarkable. So it gives you a good driver experience, even though it's not the quickest thing. And I love how over here, if you guys can see it on camera, I hope, you can track your miles per gallon, so you can decide if you want to drive better or not. Like, that's completely up to you. Just pop that back down to normal mode, save some gas. Another thing I didn't mention when I was outside is, and it's kind of irrelevant when you're getting a 1.4 liter 4-cylinder, is the engine noise. It just doesn't sound good. You can't make it sound good. Don't try to make it sound good. Just appreciate the car for what it is. There are some people that have done, a lot of you guys will know, the K20 swaps, It's another Honda engine. That's a very expensive Progresso. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can do what you wish. All right, I came across some traffic. I'll get back to you guys when we are now doing the city driving or just residential driving. I'll catch you guys in a couple minutes. And we're back. And finally, that traffic actually took a little bit of time. I was on there for like 10 minutes or so, unfortunately. It's all good, let's get back into the video. Something I forgot to say too in the beginning was this car actually comes in a 6-speed manual as well. A lot of people will love that. I didn't go with that one just because I want to daily drive this car. I know it's not a fast car, I accepted that fact. I don't really care about the 6-speed manual, but it can be super fun since this car is super nimble around the corners. I just want to throw that out there because why not? This car was modeled after the CRX in looks. If only they put a full-blown non-hybrid engine in this car, it would have been so much better. But it's all good. I bought it for the gas mileage. Just driving around city though, this car is super comfortable. No problem at all. It handles bumps. Super. Let me turn this down a bit. Yeah, it handles bumps really good actually. I was very surprised because brand new and Canadian money, this car was only around, I think $20,000 or something like that. I don't imagine it was too much more. And for $20,000, this car is super comfortable. Like obviously that was a big bump, but this car is very comfortable. Do I think you guys should buy this car? It depends. If you guys are okay with a 2-seater car, go for it. If you do need more than 2 seats, definitely pass. You can't even attempt to put something back there for people to sit back there. It's just, there's no room at all. None. Especially since I'm 6 feet tall as well. There would be 0 room back there. But it's all good. You don't have to bring no one to the airport. You don't gotta pick up any extra people. No one asks you to do extra stuff. That was always the scariest part about me if I wanted a truck. Was just as soon as you get a truck, you're everyone's best friend. Everyone needs your help for moving, all that stuff. No, just get a 2-door car, you're good. But yeah, this car is just super nimble, turns easy. If you guys do have any other questions on this car, feel free to leave a comment. I'll answer them all. Since I'm just starting out, I got nothing but time to answer all you guys. So just leave your comments. Tell me what cars you want me to review. I'm going to be reviewing a lot of cars within the next upcoming months. I want to do cars, motorcycles, jet skis, trucks, any automotive, mechanical, anything like that. I want to drive it and I want to show you guys how it works. I also have planned a lot of like coffee runs. So like I'll get other YouTubers, other automotive enthusiasts, and we'll just go get coffee. I'll ask some questions. You guys can ask me to ask some questions. Big Q&A. I just want to create a good community around this channel. So please hit that subscribe button and let's grow together. I love this street. It's so nice with like the water just over there, the sun shining. Everything about this area is gorgeous. Ooh, GLE 63. Let's go. It's a dope car. I love AMGs. I think they are the best sounding German car that you can buy. No doubt about it. I've always loved the C63 Black Series. Definitely one of my favorite cars ever, and I will have that in the garage one day. I love the matte black or like that yellow kind, that solar beam yellow that they had. Gorgeous colors. We'll just talk about the Honda for now though. This Honda is super dope. I'm gonna pull over here and I'm gonna give you guys my final impressions on this car, and you guys can decide if you want to get it or not. I'll give you out of 10 stars, all that stuff right now. Let me just pull in and then we'll talk about that. So my final impressions on the 2011 Honda CRZ and if you should buy one. I'm gonna give this car a solid 7 out of 10, mainly because there is no back seats. As much as I do enjoy 2 seats, I would enjoy 4 seats more, just because I say me and my boys want to go cliff jumping, we can do that. They do have cars as well, but their cars are a little bit more money on gas, and I enjoy driving the most. So that's kind of why I wish I had 2 extra seats. But other than that, I don't really care. The max I usually have at a time is 1 other person. And there's so much room in here since there is no back seats. I'm 6 feet tall and I fit in this car perfectly. I have quite a bit actually extra leg room if I really needed it, but I don't see myself growing anymore, so I don't need it. Other than that though, do I think you should get this? Yes. Yes, I do. Definitely go test drive this car. Let me know what you think in the comments. I think you'll be more than happy with this car, especially for the money it costs. You can get tons of other cars for around this price, but nothing is going to turn heads kind of like this and be as Doug DeMuro would say, quirky. This car has so many cool things about it, from the little hatchback. I actually call it my baby shark because it looks like a little shark, especially in this blue. Love it to death. Love the hatchback. All around, get it. It's a dope car and I can't wait to experience more miles with this car. I hope you guys all had an amazing time watching this video. Please, 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 if you don't mind, like and subscribe. It will mean the world to me. And like I said in the beginning, you will be in the start of this wave, and when I'm 100,000 subscribers in, you can be like, yo, I've been there since the start. Now please hit that subscribe button. I have so much more to come from other YouTubers, other car enthusiasts, so many more cars. Let's get this journey going. I'm so happy and so happy to have you guys on the road. Thank you again. Peace.